Hey, welcome back everyone. This is Uncle Frank and I am not a financial advisor, nor is any of the content to be construed as financial advice. This channel is for entertainment purposes only. Okay, tonight I want to bring you XRP and Archer Aviation fans some updates from today. I found some interesting items on Archer's LinkedIn page. According to the Post, we've added Lieutenant General Scott Howell to the Archer Defense Advisory Board to help us achieve our goal of accelerating innovation within military aviation to tip the scales further in America's favor. Lieutenant General Howell is a highly decorated retired military leader who will provide critical guidance to our team as we advance our work with the Department of Defense and other military branches to deliver next-generation aircraft for military applications. Yes, your company doesn't just manufacture planes. It doesn't just plan to operate as an eVTOL carrier. It's also now a defense contractor thanks to the strategic alliance with Anduril. Lieutenant General Howell on our board will help the company develop that segment of our business. Archer and its CEO were also present at the week-long World Economic Forum in Davos. Here's the Post. Epic first few days here in Davos at the WEF. In addition to fielding great conversations about Archer with leaders from the UAE, Saudi Arabia, India, South Korea, Bangladesh, Serbia, and more, we caught up with old friends and made some new ones too. Hey, there's a shot of the boss with Lucifer. I mean Jamie Dimon. That's the one in the middle. But the keeper for me is the pic with the great Ray Dalio, lower right-hand corner. By far, the thing I'm most excited about is this headline from today. Archer completes construction of high-volume manufacturing facility. Archer Aviation has received the certificate of occupancy for its high-volume manufacturing facility, ARC, which is connected to the Covington Municipal Airport in Georgia. Archer now is working to complete the tooling load-in for the initial manufacturing line at this facility. Production is scheduled to begin in early 2025. And also from today, it would seem the motley fool just can't leave our stock alone. Should you buy Archer Aviation while it's below 10? Archer is progressing toward launching its first air taxi operations as early as this year. The company's $6 billion order book includes support from commercial and military customers. The company's continued progress has caused the stock to take flight. Investing in early-stage companies can be risky, especially when they don't even generate revenue. But sometimes a high-risk stock can reward investors who time things right. Archer has progressed in developing eVTOLs, electric vertical takeoff and landing aircraft designed to travel short distances. It's among a few companies rushing to capture what some experts believe could be a $24 billion market by 2031. The company's recent progress has helped the stock take off, soaring nearly 200% since early October. Today, shares trade at just under 9. Well, not anymore. Should investors buy the stock before it hits 10? We hit it today. The answer depends on how the company's future revenue and earnings compare to the stock's current $3.8 billion market value. The article continues under the heading, Archer Aviation is on a promising trajectory. When a company doesn't yet generate revenue, investors focus on product development and execution. To Archer Aviation's credit, the company is steadily progressing on its milestones and targets. Just over the past 6 months, Archer Aviation has secured a contract manufacturing partnership with financial backer Stellantis to help produce Archer Aviation's Midnight aircraft, delivered a prototype aircraft to the United States Air Force as part of a contract worth up to $142 million, conducted its 400th test flight 4 months ahead of schedule, completed its production facility in Georgia for volume manufacturing, announced goals to begin commercial air taxi operations in Abu Dhabi as early as this year's fourth quarter. Now pay attention, short sellers, this part is for you. Additionally, Archer has $1.5 billion in available funds, including $500 million in cash and zero long-term debt on its balance sheet. The company burned through about $415 million over the past 4 quarters, so that should buy it time to get its commercial operations off the ground, no pun intended. Archer has business lined up with early customers, partners, and investors totaling $6 billion in orders as of Q3 2024. Analysts anticipate the company will generate around $261 million in revenue in 2025 and steadily build to $1.1 billion in 2028. That could easily change if the company lands additional orders. I would read you the rest, guys, but honestly, I could give a frog's fat ass what the Motley Fool thinks about my investment in Archer Aviation. There's the hourly chart on your screen showing a solid move from a low of 8 to a high today of 1018. Archer finished today at 977, up 7 cents or 0.72%. And guess what? Our company is back on Yahoo's most shorted stock screener. We are currently the 33rd most shorted stock on the New York Stock Exchange. God willing, the shorts will be buying back every share shorted at higher prices in the future. And now let's move to XRP and Reddit's sentiment and mention tracker. XRP is in the second position behind only Bitcoin, but ahead of Nvidia over the past 24 hours. Earlier today, when my ISO tokens were up and XRP was down, I took profits on the ISOs and rolled all the proceeds into XRP. I took this action because I think the next release on XRP is going to be substantial, not investment advice or advisor. I would add that this action is not a reflection on the other projects. I'm a fan of them all, but at this time, I'm going to focus my attention on the big dog. Breaking today, Solana and Ripple XRP futures trading is set to debut on the Chicago Mercantile Exchange platform on February 10th, according to a supposed CME subdomain. Bloomberg exchange-traded fund analyst Eric Balchunas noted that the update appeared on the beta.cme group website, which stated that the two products were pending regulatory approval. Also breaking today, crypto analyst Javon Marks predicts XRP could hit 1650 in its next growth phase, with the potential for a massive 7,200% surge to $111 to $168 in a full market cycle. He notes that current trends suggest XRP is already on track to achieve this bullish outlook. Breaking today from the Daily Hodl, Donald Trump to eminently sign executive orders allowing banks to trade crypto, says Jeremy Allaire. That wasn't exactly the executive order I was hoping for, but Circle Chief Executive Jeremy Allaire thinks President Donald Trump will enable banks to trade crypto assets. In a new interview with Reuters, Allaire predicts Trump will sign a flurry of EOs enabling banks to hold digital assets in portfolios, trade them, and offer crypto services to wealthy customers. The CEO also says he hopes the U.S. SEC repeals Staff Accounting Bulletin 121. Quote, "That's something I think to watch closely in terms of executive orders. I'm strongly in favor of repealing it, and I would hope that President Trump would take that action." For those of you that don't know, SAB 121 is a guidance bulletin that states certain companies should label digital assets as liabilities on their balance sheets, even if they're simply holding them for customers. After expressing skepticism about Bitcoin and other crypto during his previous presidential term, Trump spent the year leading up to October's election pledging to protect and grow the digital asset sector. He promised to end policies that prevent crypto investors and companies from using digital assets, and also said the U.S. would stop selling its trove of seized Bitcoin on the open market. Allaire's firm, Circle, which issues USDC, contributed $1 million worth of the stablecoin to Trump's inaugural committee earlier this month. Hey, I want to thank you for watching, and please remember to hit the like button after this slide if you enjoyed the presentation. Subscribe to the channel and set the alert so you're notified when I have new information to share. See you at the bell.